All right, guys, we're gonna go over transitioning to S-mount from your mount position, and then a couple of attacks that you can do from there. So the S-mount it's a transition from the mount. And so remember, you don't wanna make a mistake. Let's switch a little bit more. There we go, cool. You don't wanna give up your good mount position transitioning to the S-mount. There's a lot of great attacks from there, but if you lose your position, then it wasn't worth it. So the main thing is making sure that you are doing it in a way that is secure, right? So the way that we were showing you guys, you're setting it up off of the collar. You get the collar, thumb in, and you're starting to get your forearm under their chin and create this pressure. Remember, we looked at doing a choke off of this, okay? So a lot of times they're going to reach up and pull your elbow in to take the pressure off. And in doing that, this elbow starts to come across the center here. So turn this way. So you can see her elbow starts to come across. So what I can do is I can push this elbow a little more across if I need to, but there's this space under her shoulder that I slide my knee up into. And don't let her get her shoulder back down. That's the first step here. Now I have to secure this top arm. So I've got one of two choices. I can either come under and go ahead and secure my figure four, or if they tuck their elbow in tight and I can't get under and secure that, I can come under the neck, come around and grab their hand. And we call this the gift wrap position. So again, either if I get under the elbow, figure four. If I can't get under the elbow, under the head, grab the wrist and secure that. But either way, once I secure this arm, I'm going to shift I gotta turn my hips. So right now, my hips are facing her head. I'm gonna turn them this way. And as I do that, this foot here is going to scrape up her ribs. Okay, so again, we see, I don't wanna make space, because if I make a bunch of space, she can get this arm under, start getting her knee in. And so what I gotta do is I scrape this foot along her ribs and then get it tucked up in her armpit. Now this is a good S-mount position here. And so again, I can do the same thing if I secure the figure four. I do the same thing. I get that set, I come around, I'm looking to get my feet or my heel and my knee close together. And so, again, whatever position I'm in here, I'm ready to start attacking. So the first thing is the arm bar. Again, if we're here already, this is pretty easy. We just lean towards the feet, walk this leg around, sit back, squeeze the knees. And again, we can finish that break. If we're in the gift wrap position here, then what I can do is, at this point, it's gonna be pretty easy to get this in and grab. And so I bring this arm over, and you'll notice as this arm comes over the head, it shifts my weight towards her feet and allows me to follow with my leg. And so it's kind of a sneaky way to do that. They don't really notice that because where you got your arm coming around. So the other thing we can do is set up our bow and arrow choke. And so again, this one sets up nicely from the gift wrap, where we can feed the collar to the hand here. Then I pull the elbow back behind her head, and then I can grab her pants. Better thing is to scoop under. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop up, put my knee behind her shoulder, and then sit back. And at this point, I'm pulling with my arms, and I'm extending my hips, extending my legs to get the tap. So that's the bow and arrow choke. So that's getting the S-mount, and then finishing off with an arm bar or your bow and arrow choke.